Hey there, I'm Deuterium Ice. This is my XCOM 2 playthrough. We're still really early in the campaign. This is episode 3, I believe. And, yep, we've got a few little things going on here. So, we've got clearing alien debris. We don't really have the supplies to build what I'm wanting to right here, so yeah, well, that's a thing. So we're just going to continue forward and get us some rookies. That's kind of the big, gigantic, huge thing right now. These rookies help. Okay, so we've got another place cleared. 108. Still only enough room to build a power relay. Nice. Like, too shy of this, though, yeah. Okay, this I actually would build there, but we're too shy. So that's kind of annoying. I could have them clear this, like alien alloys and more supplies. That's nice, but I want them free for here. So we're gonna just continue to do this. Try and get more rookies. Now let's see who we got. We've got, well, me. We've got Chris Willis, Chuck, and Jared Smith, 2 of my workmates. So and yeah. So first, I'm wanting to make use of the Guerrilla Tactics School because, well, honestly, I promised Jared this. Jared Smith, yes. He is going to be a ranger. He will be able to slice and dice. Now, as you can see, that takes 5 days. So if nothing else, he's safe for 5 days. Okay, so we're heading down there.
Regional tract.
And
Attempting to establish.
okay, so we've got this.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired.
Woohoo!
The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy
Okay, that's
of
a
the
little
Advent
different.
captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
And how?
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network.
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe.
Alright, that's creepy.
Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness.
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
Right, creepy.
New objective added.
Construct Proving Ground Facility. Really cool place. Complete Skulljack. Okay. Use Skull... That also sounds creepy.
It looks like we've got our work cut out for us, Commander.
The
Codename
Advent captain
Bishop.
seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Commander,
Okay.
if we're going to try to build this skulljack that Tigan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Alright, so we've got a sectoid, we've got an advent trooper, we've got resistance radio, and we've got magnetic weapons. Still way too long on that. I think I'm going with the trooper autopsy.
Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited, I am sure the crew appreciates that I hone my skills on fallen Advent forces before triaging our own wounded. To the uninitiated, the common Advent trooper is seemingly human. The aliens have disguised its most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet.
Okay, so that's going to take 3 days. We
Maybe
do need to
should
build
start
the...
training someone else to pilot the Avenger. I'm never going to get any work done if Mr. Bradford can't keep the ship steady.
So let's keep trying to make
Commander,
contact.
we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
Yep. So,
Nothing on the
and
local
now...
Advent's been quiet
Oh.
lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system-
signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global. Sir, I think you'll want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved crumble.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end. Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your
signal's breaking up.
Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Alright.
Get your people out of there.
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
And how? Oh, that doesn't look good. That looks really bad. Alright. So yeah, this is a retaliation site. So yeah, we're totally gonna go there.
Setting
'Cause
course
it's
for
bad for us
Sector
not to.
9, Western United States.
We land. Let's do this. Alright. So, Catlet is currently out. So we've got a couple corporals, which I'm wanting to send out. I want to send out a grenadier. Now, I could send out a second specialist, but I don't really want to. As much as and I could send out Nick, but again, I kind of want to get a rookie blooded. So I'm gonna send, well, me. So, but first thing I'm gonna do is switch out his grenade for a med kit, because this way he gets 2 med kits at range. And we've got nothing. Okay. We can build items. We can build a nanoscale vest, which eats into it's tempting. It's really tempting, but no. Let's just go on a mission like this. We've got those guys. Yep. Alright. Let's see what we can do.
Sky Ranger deployed.
This could go well, this could go horrible. Let's see if we can keep the luck alive.
We just picked up an emergency signal from one of the resistance camps. The aliens are sweeping the whole area, taking out anyone they can find. We're moving in to put a stop to it. and protect as many people as we can. Secure the site and neutralize all hostile contacts.
And we're going to Humanity Point. So, the way these things work is roughly one civilian per turn.
S-15, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
So there's a bridge. There's some stuff that we're gonna have to essentially run to. Yeah, you actually are fairly far on front.
Okay.
You're not seeing anything.
Headed there now. The Resistance has done everything it can to convince people to join the cause. But it's an uphill battle when you've got Advent whispering propaganda in your ear 24 hours a day.
Alright, what we're trying to do is get in close ASAP. So that's kind of my first priority here.
Affirmative.
Like, we are kind of going laterally, I think. Oh joy. We have people there. Okay, so there's people here, as you can see. Now, do you remember in that video that we were just seeing? There is a possibility of them turning into things. So that's fun and yeah, it's mildly on the disturbing side to me. Alright. So this is probably not the wisest thing, but we are in cover, so there's that.
Advent forces on the ground.
And we've got Advent forces seeing us. So what do we got? Two Advent people. And someone over there taking a shot. That's probably a sectoid. Like, this is early game, so we're not going to see anything major.
We're seeing heavy civilian casualties, Commander. We have to stop this.
Then we have Bradford. Alright. So you can't see anyone. On the other hand, you can. Okay, you're in a really horrible position.
Moving.
You're no longer horribly uncovered. Let's see what we can do with this. Just move that back by a hair. So the trick that I'm attempting to do is sort of thread the needle. What I'm wanting to do is do damage. If I can, I want to wipe out everyone's cover. If that's not possible, it'd be really sweet. Because what I could do is just that, which would kill him, guaranteed. The other hand, yeah. Alright. Come on, please. That's what I'm wanting.
Catch!
Is that should do something to the structure. Okay. Killed that. Got a promotion out of it, too. You have no line of effect, I'm assuming.
Closing on target position now.
Shucks, only 2 damage.
Move into position.
Yes, I went with a silly accent. Let's see if that... Nope. Why would it?
Not even close.
No, not even close.
Moving out. I'm on it.
Let's see how this works out. Because it could end poorly for me. And another one's dead. On the other hand, we know the direction we need to go. Alright, he dropped something, so that's good.
Well, would you look at that?
And no one's dead. Yay! Yes, I was considering that a realistic possibility. Alright.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Go. You're safe. Go.
Woohoo!
Headed there now. You're safe now. Go, go, go.
Yay! And a laser sight. That's actually fairly nice. I think it's plus aim or something. Huh.
Moving on target
Okay,
location.
this is into high cover, and we did just track something. Sectoid. Great. And they went over there. Interesting. So anyway, I can blow up his cover, but yeah. What can I do with you? I can get you there.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Only 31% what? Cover? High cover. Ah. Now I see.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Scanning. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Because if that thing pokes its head out enough, we've got some fairly nice Overwatch for them to take out. Yes, a miss! We get a bonus. And we've got something happening? Not quite sure. We've got that happening. Because of course. And someone there dying. Yay. Well, I guess not yay, but yeah.
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander. We need to get these people out of here.
It's mostly ahead of us.
Get a little toasty here.
Alright. You can move up there.
Move into designated position.
Again, high cover. 72% on that guy. Meh.
Roger that.
Okay, got that guy. Yay.
Nailed him. I'm on the move.
Now we're going to use... Where is he? That.
Grenade!
Do I expect this to kill him? No. Do I expect him to have very little cover after this? Yeah. This. Still high cover, eh? Alright. I'm gonna put him on long watch. I'm gonna put you on Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
And that was not what I was expecting, but now I'm really glad I clicked those guys on their respective Overwatches.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
This is not going awesome. So let's see who moves first. Oh.
Got nothing.
He tries to mind control us. Doesn't work out well with that. Not what I was hoping for. And it misses.
I'll get him next time.
3 damage isn't horrible. And a miss. Yay.
Oh, you got it.
And... oh, thank monkeys. Okay, so apparently they don't like David. Four damage, and yeah, that's always... Alright, you? Problem is I don't want to get too far forward, but...
Good copy. Moving on target.
I say I didn't want to get too far forward, because that's kind of the truth. I don't, but I'm kind of pooped.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Okay. Alright, so we've got that one dead.
No longer a threat.
We're not in that great of a position, but... so it's got to move into other high cover. It's taking a shot and killing someone. Ben Johnson. Apparently he couldn't run fast enough. I'm assuming this is going to res someone. Because that seems to be what they always do the first round. And then that thing runs in and attempts to shoot. And miss because behind cover.
They're all over me!
Alright. This is not great on account of we have so many active. But no one's dead yet. Ouch! 4 damage. Not nice. Alright.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
It's kind of nice for a low percentage shot. No grenade. But you do still have a grenade, but you don't. Can you get into range?
Moving. This is for you.
Almost seems like a waste, but it does get rid of that one. Okay. Can you move anywhere with high cover that's useful to me? Not really.
Come get some.
So what I'm going to do is heal.
Give him a heal.
Let's get some back up to full. So there is that. And the nice part about this is that it doesn't eat up all of my turn. 72%, 31, 56. 4 damage and takes care of that one. Alright, so we might just have the sectoid left.
Gonna need to reload soon.
I'm assuming this is going to be a mind spin,
No mistake.
which is not going to work out for him. Yay. And that didn't work out for me. Alright, I got 1 round to get rid of that sectoid before this thing becomes annoying. 79, 23. Alright, it's become annoying, but yeah. You kind of get what I mean.
Rolling.
Send behind cover. I was really hoping for taking out cover there.
I got nothing. Got no ammo.
Honestly, that might not be a bad idea, just getting in behind half-decent cover.
On the move.
Taking that out. Really? Well, I guess.
Target's still up.
31, 91. Alright, so that one's out.
I'm all out.
We've got everyone, I think, out of ammo.
Damn it! Find some cover.
Somehow he misses
I'm on the
Cam.
fire.
Alright.
Moving the designated coordinates.
I wonder. Nope. Pistol shot it is. Missed.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Let's rock!
Alright, I'm gonna have these two here shoot,
It's killing.
and then see what we can do.
Negative damage. Ready to rock.
Is there anything within running range that's high cover? Like a tree.
Moving on target location. Got it covered.
Alright, let's see what the guy does this time. Is some.
Think they got me?
Well, that answers that.
Moving. Get ready for a surprise.
Now, no cover. Which is nice. Alright. First things first. Gremlin, heal. Seriously, Gremlin, go,
Go
go.
patch him up.
Go heal. Now, I'm going with 75%. It's a nice shot. So that's two sectoids down, one of those big clay guys.
1-5, status confirmed.
And
We're not
no
picking
one
up any
dead.
additional
Two
contacts.
injured, but
The AO is clear.
I'm kind of okay with that.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
And we did get above our 6. Now, we did go kind of slow, but we got enough. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Punsley did good. Punsley did really good. Okay, that's one of the reasons why we want the proving ground, because you can build weird and crazy things with it. Alright. So I think we get something back for this. Maybe improved supplies or something for this time around. I'm not 100% certain, but... Now we land. We get to see everyone be gravely wounded. Well, two guys. They walk out, and yeah, you can see how they're already kind of out. Alright. So Squatty promotes. And blast padding's nice. Blast padding probably would have helped out a huge amount. Well, not the explosion. Well, the explosion thing, but I'm more thinking the armor. But I'm going to take Shredder because that removes armor from other people. And he's shaken with no well. Ooh, that is not good. Okay. So, Revive Protocol, which is gets rid of bad mental statuses, which is pretty nice. But then there's Haywire Protocol, which is hacking other things. And let's see what Yendel gets. Ah, a heavy. I like that. Okay, and we have a sergeant, which means a lot of stuff is unlocked for us. And we've got a laser sight, which 5% crit chance. Even better. And we can also do a faceless thing.
Hello, Commander.
And yeah, that guy. Two guys with reduced wealth. That's not awesome. Alright. But they can recover from that, which is good. Ooh, yes, we need...
Avenger plotting new course.
We needed supplies kind of more than we need to get down there, though we do need to get down there really badly. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's see how many days that's going to take. Because this is going to be... Okay, that's 15 days. Otherwise, I think it would be 30. Yeah. And here... Right. This place. This is a really cool thing. We do need to build this, but we're going to build this first. Because when this is staffed...
Power systems to the limit.
Yeah.
We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
Well, physically we can't anyway. So we can't excavate there. Not entirely bad. So yeah, we get this here, then we build a power place here. That's sort of the current main goal for the ant farm. This will get cleared out and a workshop put in here for reasons. We'll toss in like
Maximum
resistance
power
comms
consumption
here,
reached.
but that's all in a bit. Yeah, we're at power capacity. And so those two are shaken. Catlit's just gravely wounded. Just. We do have a sergeant, which means at this point we can go here. Yes, here. New combat tactics. And as soon as we get another 17 supplies, we can get one more on our squad. Which is huge. So many more options with just that one more.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens
two new staff
over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Oh, right, yeah. So we've done well, blah. We've got another 100. Okay. So we want to investigate that one. Okay.
Avenger plotting new course.
So it seems like, yeah, I just gave up supplies to go get supplies, but these ones we get once every day. We get a third of it. We research it over 3 days. See, we got some.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
And we can now do a battle scanner.
I have yet
Kinda
to discover
cool,
what,
I guess.
if any, advantage the Advent hybrid soldiers' enormous eyes provide. Testing their visual acuity will no doubt prove difficult.
Alright. You know what? I think I'm going to call it here. Right after we figure out a new thing to research. Which, to be honest, I think is going to be a sectoid autopsy.
Though I was never witness to one myself.
And this is creepy.
Countless observers attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion. In the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field.
Yeah, that jaw, creepy. Alright, so That'll go through in 3
The
days.
aliens have
Power capacity,
considerable resources at their
13
disposal,
days.
but
Alright.
we've still managed to do reasonably well against them, despite our own limitations.
Like, we got enough kind of on the edge here. Ooh. So, as I was saying, hey look, squad size. Vulture's also kind of nice. Lightning Strike's nice. Wet Work is huge. Yeah, and as I say, we need that more than almost anything. Alright, so this is where I'm going to leave it for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. You can find me on Twitter at Deuteriumice. You can find me there, Deuteriumice, on YouTube.
We've had our suspicion.
On YouTube and at Twitch every now and then. If you like this, please do subscribe, leave comments, let me know how you think things are going, and thank you very much for tuning in.